Mouthpiece, voice of finished speech, and I appreciate y'all hanging out at the office. Yeah!
Man, you know what it is, man. Welcome to another edition of On My Momma Podcast. I'm your host, Mouthpiece. You know, be sure to check me out on IG, Voice of Venice Beach. Check me out on Facebook, JC Mouthpiece Thompson. Check out my gaming, Mouthpiece Gaming. And check out my TikTok, Voice of Venice Beach TikTok. You know what it is, man. But, man, it's a hell of a week, bruh. Hell of a week. I'm loving what's going on, man. We got some things we're going to talk about. We're going to get right into it, man. First thing we're going to talk about is Kanye West wants to be governor of California. So he totally said, fuck being president. You know what I mean? Like, because you can't go back to trying to be president. He's trying to go for that consolation prize. And he's trying to go for governor of California. Now, I'm going to keep it G with you. We voted for Arnold. Why we can't vote for him? Arnold was one of the coldest, misogynist when it came to women. Like, literally snagging up women. Like, you gonna have sex with me or else. I'm Arnold. Look at my biceps. Look at my movies. What's happening? Kanye West just lost his mind and said slavery was a choice. So, I mean, hey, he should get the white vote. He should get the white vote real quick. And I'm going to tell you right now, if anybody's winning off of a popularity contest, it should be Kanye, Kim Kardashian, and he has a sister-in-law named Kylie Jenner. So they can have their little followers go ahead and vote for him real quick in California. Come on, man. All she got to say is, look, vote for Kanye. We'll give you a 10-person makeup kit. Everybody voting for him. You understand me? Come on, bro. That shit ain't going nowhere. Why not? If we can let Arnold do it, let him. Because Arnold won, and I remember this like it was yesterday. Arnold won against a porn star and Gary Coleman. That's a cold lick. That's a cold lick right there, man. You won off of a short person and somebody that didn't show theyself way too much. That's crazy. You know, it is what it is, man. But Kanye, good luck to you. Whatever. In other parts, Dennis Rodman at 45 years old gets a 3-day contract in Britain. It was a league called, I think, the British Basketball League. And they gave him, for 3 games, $75,000. 25 a game at 45. And he's still getting 20 rebounds a game over there. Shout out to Dennis Rodman, man. You can't keep a good dude down, man. The worm is over there putting in work. Hey, man, shout out to Dennis, man. I can't even knock that, bro. $25,000 a game at 45. Handle your biz, boss. Next news, Dodgers world champs. Shout out to the Dodgers, man. Big ups to the Blue. Big ups to Magic Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Being like, you know, he came in. He just got the Midas touch. Everything Magic Johnson touched happens to go gold. You know what I mean? So, I mean, from the Lakers, from getting LeBron, you know what I mean? From the Dodgers, TGI Fridays, Starbucks, 24-hour fitness, the Sparks. He's everywhere. He's everywhere, man. So shout out to him. But we got the Dodgers winning the championship. Now, that whole thing of LA basketball team and the LA baseball team winning since 1988. That's a dope thing. It's long overdue. But what tripped me out, you know, shout out to the MVP, Corey Seager. I hope I'm saying that right. Corey Seager, you know, sometimes they have that twist on it. Seager, whatever. Shout out to him. But the news that tripped me out, Justin Turner didn't follow any protocol after finding out he was positive for COVID-19. I seen this bearded dude still playing, and they ain't do nothing about it. So I want to know, baseball got different rules when it comes to COVID? Because, I mean, if that ain't, that look like white privilege to me. Man, that's crazy. Like he tested positive. Like y'all got some different rules over there. I understand it. I know what it is. Wink, wink. I know what it is. You know what I mean? Handle y'all biz. Whatever. To other news. Tripped me out. I didn't like this. You know what I'm saying? It kind of pissed me off. The teen who filmed the George Floyd death gets a Courage Award for filming it. And I would like to say this. What part of that is courage? You sat there and watch a motherfucker getting choked. That ain't courage. I mean, just because you got it on tape, who cares? Courage would have been you running over there and boulder dashing that motherfucker off his neck. That's what courage would have been. Now the hood would have gave you an award on that one. You know what I mean? Do something. Don't let somebody just choke somebody in front of you and then they looking like they don't care that this person is choking. If you look at it, he had his hands in his pockets. He was just chilling on the man's neck. You shouldn't get no Courage Award for you filming that. You should have got a Courage Award for you running over there and hitting them. Period. I don't care if it is the police. You just ain't going to kill somebody in front of me, and especially of my color. I'm good. So, on that note of there, you can have your award, but I swear to God, if you don't throw that bad boy in the garbage after they bring it to your house, this black community, I think, got a problem with you, homie. Real talk. Other news, Trevor Lawrence tested positive for COVID. So now I want to see what Clemson going to do. Because that's crazy. If your number one quarterback, this is open season on y'all. Now, they do have a backup quarterback that came from Bosco out here in California. I'm rooting for the boy. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have 2 weeks to prove himself because, Trevor got to sit out at least 2 games. So, he's going to have 2 weeks to prove himself, man. And, I wish you the best, bro. Cali up. Do your thing, bro. It's your time. And the last little bit of thing of trending news, one of the funniest little trending news I've ever heard. Police raids a cockfight. Okay? They go up in the place. Cockfights going down, gambling. We all know what that is. With chickens, roosters. And the police bump up in there. And guess who winds up dead? The police. From the chicken. The chicken came. Wasn't bothering nobody. He was doing what he supposed to do, which is cockfighting. They came in with all they rah-rah, they guns, saying they the police. Understandable. It's illegal. I get it. But the cold part about it is one of the professionals got killed by the chicken. Now, can I ask a question? Did they kill the chicken? No. They caught the chicken. So you can't kill a chicken who killed one of y'all, but y'all can shoot black folks in the back. That's crazy, motherfucker. To me, a chicken got away with murder on the police. That's crazy. And we can't run from the police. That's crazy as hell. You know what I mean? But it is. Topic news, man. That's what it is, man. And that's what it's going to be. I'm shocked. I'm appalled. I swear. I was like, the chicken got away with killing the police. That's crazy, man. You can kill a grown man running away from you, trying to avoid you. But a chicken kills your comrade and y'all just catch him. That's crazy as hell. We in a world that a chicken is more important than black people. That's amazing to me. Y'all, hey, R.I.P. to the cop. Yeah, chicken lives matter, really. That's what it boils down to. Chicken lives matter. And y'all just really, really honestly, man, just proved another point that really we don't matter unless we're doing something that y'all feel is worth us mattering. It's crazy. It's crazy. But like I said, they saved the chicken. Absolutely crazy. Well, I'm moving on to other news, man. NBA NBA. Some things going on in NBA, man, that I kind of feel like, dude, is making moves in the offseason, and they're giving jobs out to coaches. And some of these players are trying to insinuate where they want to go and everything like that. One of the things that kind of tripped me out, Utah Jazz is under new management, under new owner, to a tech guy named Guy Ryan. A guy named Ryan Smith. They sold the original family, sold. Oh, snap. The original family sold. We had a mosquito up in here. We got to make sure, he ain't carrying the corona. But a guy by the name of Ryan Smith bought the team for $1.66 billion. And they're still trying to organize because they're trying to organize like a racial injustice movement over there, because a lot of the ball players over there have been really, upfront about it. But what trips me out about that whole thing in Utah, I've heard the stories of the racial issues coming from the fans, per se, in Utah. There has been times where people have yelled out certain things in Utah that ball players said that they hate playing there. You know what I mean? So, it's a trip, man, but I'm glad now that a lot of the team is starting to like really try to make some type of effort to kind of like get that out of that arena. So, big ups to them, man. Big ups to them. I heard there's a big trade with Utah also, which is they are trying to get rid of Rudy Gobert and I believe O'Neal. I think his name is Rashid O'Neal. I'm not quite sure. His name is O'Neal. They're trying to get rid of those two to bring back their star boy that they've always loved, but they was bad that they got rid of, and that man Hayward. They want to take Hayward back from Boston, Mr. Injury Prone. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? They just want him back over there. But that's a trade rumor that's going on that cracks me up, and I'm just like, wow, they just want to get their boy back. But they're going to get rid of one of the best defenders in the league for him. That might hurt his leg again. All right. Y'all handle that. You deal with that if you want to. My other thing is noticeable free agents out here. You know what I mean? That's, up for grabs and what have you. Brandon Ingram, who did a nice little season this past season, most improved. You know what I mean? So that's pretty good. Shout out to my man Montrezl Harrell, from the Clippers. He's up for grabs. I'm hoping that the Clippers don't get rid of him, man. I really like him. That's my homeboy. I talk to him on the regular. You know what I'm saying? He's a hog, man. I believe we need him. We just need some other pieces around them. You know what I mean? Marcus Morris Sr. For the Clippers also. Oh, no, excuse me. That's Marcus from the Lakers. Excuse me. Just won a championship. I'm going to tell you like that because it's twins. We know they get mixed up. Morris is a dog. He's one of them dudes that basically he may not give you 30. He may not give you 20. But he will rough up anybody on that other team and try to get in their head. That's what the type of dude he is. Sometimes you need a dog like that on your squad. It is what it is. Paul Millsap. I think he's a dope player. It's just, they could go ahead and keep it where he is. You know what I'm saying? They could also try to see what happens. Uh-oh. That bad boy coming over here. Uh-oh. So that's a cool one. You know what I mean? Paul Millsap, it all depends. He got to find himself a fit and just go ahead and leave it as such. KCP for the Lakers. I have no problems with KCP. He's a good ball player. He made some shots. He missed some shots. He's had one of the worst stats line I've ever seen, which is 1-1-1. That was amazing to me. But, I mean, hey, it is what it is. You helped get your squad a little bit to the next level, man, and I hope the best for you moving forward. Goran Dragic, another free agent. What trips me out about him is this. I think that the series possibly would have been different if he wasn't injured. I think that was a key piece for the Miami Heat that didn't get to showcase their strength. So, more respect to Goran because he's done his thing, man. Ever since Phoenix, I've loved him. I mean, he just a dude with a big heart, man. He just does his thing. Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard's on top of the world right now. He's on top of the world right now. He came back to L.A. after, the whole situation and the drama in L.A. He played a couple of places. Things didn't work out. He got to come back home with LeBron. The man wins a championship, okay? And I look at it like this. He played a good game. He wasn't trash. He actually played solid. He actually played with some energy. He was healthy all the way through. So, big ups. I'm not going to lie. I know he won a championship, but I think what, he's a winner for is that girlfriend he got from the Sparks. She is bad as I don't know what, bruh. And she play hoop. I'm not going to lie. It was a trip because I saw him and her. There's a video out where he was out playing basketball or doing dunks with my boy Chris Staples at the beach. I was hosting an event there, AT&T 5-on-5 joint. Him and Chris Staples had like a little dunk competition. It's all over YouTube. But that was her standing on the sideline with the bike, kicking it with him at the time. She was just kicking back at the time. And I looked at her, I was like, dang, she bad. Well, but I didn't even think that was a basketball player. And I tripped out when I seen her. I was like, oh, man, yeah, he winning. You know what I mean? Like, my pops, it's funny, my pop's best friend, Malcolm, his daughter has a baby by Dwight Howard. You know what I'm saying? They went to the baby shower up in the hills off of the 405. You know what I mean? My pops went, had a good time. They, kicked it or whatever. He got to kick it with Dwight and kick it with the whole little shindig or whatever. So it's just funny, like, oh, okay. Dwight Howard got him a ring, got him a new chick. He moving on with his life, man. Big ups to Dwight Howard. Gordon Hayward's, but, it looked like Utah want him back. So that's a quick one for him. Jay Crowder. Now, Jay Crowder was a dog. And whoever gets him, I think you getting the dog, you getting a good piece. Because the way that man held down Giannis. He held down the Greek Freak when Miami played against Milwaukee. And it wasn't like half. He held that man. He muscled that man. He played that man every single play. Whoever gets Jay Crowder, you get in the gym. Van Fleet from Toronto. This boy is a ball of energy. You know what I mean? He shoots that ball. He fights. He goes hard. Toronto, I would suggest you don't get rid of him. He's a good piece. Him and Kyle Lowry, I think, can somehow complement each other in some kind of way and probably get y'all back to the chip. You know what I'm saying? Just get some other pieces, man. Shout out to Siakam. Siakam is my boy from here, man. I salute how you came up through the ranks and you doing your thing, bro. Rondo. Rondo's up for grabs, and I hear that Clippers are the front runners to get him. He ain't going to have to move his house. He keep the same friends and neighbors. So Rondo might be cool. I mean, because from what I'm hearing, Lakers is trying to shoot for CP3. And if they're shooting for CP3, Rondo and CP3 cannot coexist in the same arena without an issue. It's not happening. So, if Rondo see that writing on the wall, because there was some writing on the walls about him winning the championship with the Lakers, I feel like they didn't give him that much press because he did win a championship with the Celtics. You know what I mean? They kind of like was on some hater. You know what I mean? But he still helped y'all win a championship, so hey, let it go. But if he's coming to the Clippers, man, hey, we'll love to have you. You know what I mean? Don't even trip it. Cousins, Boogie, free agency. Boogie, nothing personal. Let it go. Let that go. See if you can be like the third guy on All the Smoke. Like with Matt Barnes and them. See if you can be the third guy. Let it go, Chief. Let it go. See, Yeah, be the third guy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boys over there, man. I love all the smoke, man. My boy Stack. Man, shout out to Matt Barnes, man. That's my folks. But real talk. Let that man on y'all show. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the NBA is rough for him. He's got to do a lot of running on that leg. It ain't healing like it's supposed to, brother. I'm sorry. Whatever you doing, it ain't working. Maybe if you get an iRobot foot or ankle, something like that, you can get past the hump. But I swear for Lord, let it go before you be a paraplegic. That foot ain't working for you. Next thing you know, you're going to lose your back. I'm telling you, just leave it alone, homie. I love you, Boogie. I think you one of the rawest. I think your personality is dope. I think you was dope when you played. The injuries is just taking hold of you, homie. You just got to look at the writing on the wall. I think your personality, I think you go far in something else. You know, analyzing, being on a podcast with them. You can do that, bro. You can do that. But that ball playing, LIG, bro. Drummond. I don't understand why. Drummond's a free agent. He's a good player, but it's just, I don't know. It seems like people don't really, I don't know. He keeps getting teams. So, I mean, I'm hoping that somebody get him because I believe he's a hog. I believe he can play well with a good team. Whenever he get with the good people, man, he could be a defensive presence. Rebounds and blocks, that's what he does. Tristan Thompson. I thought you was doing a show with Chloe. Like, I thought you was already done. I didn't know you was even still playing, bro. Like, for real, I didn't know. I thought I was looking for Tristan and Chloe on VH1. For real, you got your ring. You can talk shit to people. You got her. You get what I'm saying? So, just, if you going somewhere, maybe I hear that you might wind up with the Lakers because, LeBron is your boy. That's family right there. Y'all be able to work that out. More power to you. But then that means you're closer to the drama. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think LeBron want that in his locker room. He don't want Kim up in there celebrating with them. You know what I mean? So, I mean, hey, work that out for yourself. Marc Gasol. That is a big body. I'm going to be real with you. If he's up for grabs, Clippers, go get him. That man is up for grabs. Go get him. We need a body like his. Nah, Marc Gasol is up. He's up. So, bring him over here with Montrez. That's a cold little line, and then find somebody else big body. Man, hey, go get Jay Crowder. Get rid of some of them dudes that's on the roster that we can't even name. So, I would love that. I would love that. Gallinari. Bruh, I'm going to tell you something. I think they overpay you. I think they overpay you sometimes. You remind me of like an Adam Morrison without the injuries. So you know what that means. You do nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand it. I don't even understand it. I'm going to get by you. Melo. My man Melo. What I got to say about Melo? Melo is one of the coolest dudes from the hood that you root for no matter what he says, what he does. Melo changed to be the one of the basic things that NBA had, which was warm-up suits. And he made it a fashion trend to be having hoodies. The NBA made sweatsuits that have been around for years that just pop off of you. Remember them little snap-aways? That was the shit. The snap-away. After Melo went nuts playing basketball by his motherfucking self, not against nobody, he was just running drills in a hoodie. And the NBA decided, man, Melo looks so fly, we ought to make all the warm-up suits hoodies. He go kill when he get in this NBA. That year that Melo had the hoodie was one of his worst years of his NBA career. So y'all spent a lot of extra material money on them hoodies for nothing. But I root for Melo though. Because number one, Melo's solid. The boy can still play. He plays better than most youngsters. Shout out to his beautiful wife Lala. You know what I mean? I love what they got going on over there. They got a lot of chaos, but it's a lot of love over there. So, shout out to their whole little unit, man. And I hope Melo keep rocking with either the Blazers or, man, hey, man, get over there with L.A. Get one of the L.A. squads, man. We'd love to have you, bro. Love to have you. Lakers asking for CP3. We talked about that. Clippers. The Claw is asking for a point guard. Now, I don't know if he's trying to imply that he doesn't want Pat Bev, but he's asking for a so-called real point guard. So I don't know what that means. I guess he wants somebody to be able to facilitate the ball and be able to do something better than what they're doing. As far as coaches go, Doc is with Philly. Lou is the new Clippers coach. I didn't like this one. They shout out Tisdale. Tisdale didn't even get a run, like a real run at it. They gave him a couple of years and just booted him out for Thibodeau. You know what I mean? Now, Thibodeau is a good coach. I'm not knocking that, but you know what I mean? How you just get rid of Tisdale that fast? Like, Tisdale been in the works. You know what I'm saying? And then another one. Steve Nash with the Nets. So, is Mark Jackson, like, blind or something? Can he not see the court? I mean, he is a commentator. I could have swore he commentates the game. He see the floor all the time. Why y'all ain't gave it to him? Not knocking Nash and his accomplishments, but I don't see him as a head coach when there's a man that talks to me every time there's an NBA game on. And he says those magical words, hand down, man down. And he can't get a job. But this one can. Out there in Chicago, Boylan's out, Bill Donovan in. Donovan came from the Gators and making his way through the NBA, man. Go ahead, slick hair, Donovan. I see you, bro. Over there in NO, they got rid of Gentry for Stan Van Gundy. I'm going to tell you like this. Gentry, you are a brother. So I hate to speak ill will of brothers, but I'm going to speak the truth on this one. You have been shitty since I've ever seen you. Shitty. Like, when you was with the Clippers, I hope you got sick and somebody had to fill in. Half of the time when I watched the games, I said, is this nigga still with us? Oh, he didn't get sick on the way to the arena. Somebody didn't slip him a dog or something. Like, what the fuck? Why is he even here? Like, you're a great backup guy. I've seen you. You know how to help. You don't know how to lead. I'm sorry. So when that whole time that, you was with us, I hoped for your demise. Not like your death in real life. I'm talking about your death with us. So you go over there to NO. I knew it wasn't going to last. They got too much talent over there. They know you ain't talented. So you good. Just go on and chill and be somebody's homie or something. You'll find another job, but it'll just be down the bench some kind of way. Next one, Pacers. I didn't like this one. They got rid of Nate McMillan and got somebody whose last name is crazy as hell. Barton Garnier. I don't know who you are, but you got the job. I mean, I hope you do well. Shout out to Nate McMillan. I don't know why they did you like that. They got rid of you, but I hope you get another one. More power to you, man. Good luck in the future. On to what I love to talk about here today. Football. Y'all already see who I'm rocking? We gonna say the best for last. We gonna go through this, man. I got some things I want to say about this NFL, man. First of all, The AFC East. Only people I respect over there is the Bills. Salute to Josh Allen, that boy, Diggs. Y'all holding it down over there, man. More power to you. I see y'all making it real big in the playoffs. The AFC West. Got the Chiefs, got the Raiders, got the Chargers. Now, the only reason why I bring up the Chargers is because of that boy Hibbert. He has been electrifying to watch. He's been passing on the money. Somewhat that defense ain't holding it down in clutch moments, but he's doing what he needs to do. And, big ups to him for taking care of a moment coming his way after they, botched Tyrod Taylor. I don't know who the hell punctured that boy's lung, but I will sue your ass. I swear for Lord. The Raiders. I know the Raiders don't look good on paper as far as like their record, but they beat the Chiefs. So there's hope. You understand what I'm telling you? If you beat a team like that, you have hope. There's like Obama in your locker room. You good. And with the Chiefs, they still the champs. They took one L from the Raiders. That's a divisional thing. You know how that go. Sometimes divisional, you could be 0-6 and that dude is 7-1, but it's gonna seem like y'all both 7-1. So, big ups to the Chiefs, man. I still love what y'all doing over there. Patrick Mahomes, my God. And oh yeah, my former Steeler is over there having a good old time. I'm glad you made your way to a team where you can contend. Shout out to Le'Veon Bell. You know what I mean? I see you rocking 26. That threw me off too because of the fact he's rocking 26. And Williams, who won the Super Bowl last year, rocks 26. But the reason why he's not in it is because of COVID. So he didn't catch it. He just didn't want to join. Hey, you just won a Super Bowl. I take that chill pill. You know what I'm saying? I hear you, bro. You got something that most NFL players ain't got. So I holler at you. You do you. AFC South. The Colts. They still strong. I can't stand Phillip Rivers. So, Phillip Rivers, if you fall and break your ankle or something, or, you twist your knee. Titans took a L for the first time this season versus that black and yellow. And I'll tell you like this. One thing that they was telling us and they were saying about us, and it was very, very real. Both teams coming in undefeated will prove to see who is either for real right now or something to watch. Of course, Derrick Henry has been stellar because of how he's running. They calling him King Henry. You don't get no nickname like that unless you doing something major. So for them to only lose by a missed field goal, understand it could have went into overtime, we could be talking about an entirely different ending. He shanked it. Probably the kicker got jumped in the locker room. I don't know. I know personally, if he go out to his car, that shit will be on flats. But, they only lost by a missed field goal. So, you can't go too high with it. And, you just happy that you got the win. Or should I say, on our end, happy we got the win. So, shout out to them boys, man. They still contenders. They took a loss. Great game, man. And, Tennessee, best believe, you ain't going to just run through them. They coming with a package. On to the AFC North. Boy. We got the Browns. Big loss. OBJ. That was a huge loss. He's gone for the season. Knee injury. It's a wrap. But the cold part is Baker Mayfield still won the ball game. He slung that rock like no other, man. And it was like another divisional rivalry thing. You know what I'm saying? But Landry and him did they thing. You have to understand, Browns winning that ball game without Nick Chubb and OBJ. That is a huge boost to that team. Huge boost. You lose two stars like that, everybody thinking the season is over. You win the game right after that, and on top of that, win the game that you basically, technically should have lost. You got to give them props. They still holding it down, man. Only 2 losses, so, The Ravens. MVP still doing his thing. You know what I mean? MVP of the season, excuse me. Still doing his thing. That team, that defense is solid. So, we know what they come with. You got to contain that man or it's going to be a problem. But the other guys that's over there, them black and yellows, still undefeated, slid by Tennessee, had some whiskey, and then won that football game because it seemed like the kicker had too much whiskey. He shanked it. I was shocked. I'm sitting there looking at it. I couldn't believe we let him drive down the field like we did. I can't believe we let him come back like they did. We had them 24-7, and they made a comeback, did their thing, held ground. Roethlisberger threw some picks. I almost yanked my TV off the wall. You know what I mean? It was just like, come on, Ben. Don't do me like this, Ben. Not right now. We got the lead. Don't do me like that. But thank you to the Tennessee kicker for shanking it. I personally want you to email me your address so I can send you a gift basket. Because I felt really great about the miss, but I felt bad because it shouldn't have been that close. It is what it is. NFC. I'm going to tell you right now. This particular division possibly might be the first ever division for all 4 of them to miss the fucking playoffs. I've never heard this in the history of football that a whole entire division might miss the playoffs. And this is the NFC East with the Cowboys, with Philly, and 2 others I don't even care to name. All of y'all got 2 wins. One of them got 1. This is a shame. Like, whatever y'all going through over there, somebody got to come out that division. If this goes down as the first time ever that a division does not qualify for a playoff, Cowboy fans, I don't want to hear shit from y'all. Like, literally, like, all that America's team bullshit, let that go. Let that go. Giants, I understand. I know what y'all going through over there. I get it. Philly, y'all shouldn't have got rid of Nick Foles, it seemed like, because Carson Wentz ain't doing shit for you. I'm just saying. Y'all need to check what's going on over there. NFC West, Seattle takes their first loss to the Cards. Cards is in their division, so divisional rivalry. Murray threw for 360. 3 TDs, 1 interception. Hopkins caught 10 catches, 103 for a TD. And Budda Baker, 11 tackles, interception. And Kirkpatrick, 10 tackles. But let's talk about that Budda Baker Hawk. Budda Baker caught an interception and was on his way to the promised land. And this motherfucker got sonicked. Motherfucker DK Metcalf is a beast. He saw you catch the ball and you had a 10-yard head start. And he bob and weave through traffic to hawk you down. You had to look up in the screen like, what the how does he get to me like this? Hey, homie, if you don't have somebody on your team that want to fight that hard to get that win, like he was trying to save a touchdown. You feel me? Like, bruh, he didn't give up. If that don't show you ain't supposed to give up, I don't know what does. If you don't take a page out of DK Metcalf book after that, something's wrong with you as a football player and as a competitor. That took a lot. He said, I'm going to save my QB from getting a pick 6. Come on, man. Shout out to DK Metcalf, man. But them Cards played a good game, gave them Seattle Seahawks their first L, so thank you for taking that away from them. You know what I'm saying? Steelers undefeated only. You understand me? Rams, they got a good record. Haven't lost at home yet. I think that's dope, man. The Rams is holding down the home field. They like, hey, when y'all come to LA, it's a different ball game. But I also believe this. When them teams come to LA, they partying. They ain't the same in the morning. So that's Saturday night. They probably partying in LA. So it becomes a trap for you. Hey, keep it rolling. Holla at your boy, Rams. I see you. Moving on to the NFC North. Packers. Adams, man. I think he's one of the dopest wide receivers out there. He does his thing. The man had 200 and something yards with 2 TDs. On Madden, he's a monster. You know what I'm saying? He irritates me to my core. Them Bears still holding it down. They right there, only 2 losses. Those 2 are the top of that division, so, be on the lookout for them. NFC North. Saints still dangerous. Falcons, I don't know what is wrong with y'all. Y'all allow Brady to come into y'all division and take over your division when y'all were somebody. Now you're nobodies. That's crazy. So Tom right now in that division is going nuts. 33 attempts for 400 yards. 4 TDs. No interceptions. Slanging that rock everywhere. And then, Goodwin. Goodwin had 88. Miller had 109. D. White had 9 tackles for 3 sacks. They just gelling over there, man. But for that man to throw for 400 yards. Wow. And it was against Saints. So that was rough. That was rough right there. Tom Brady, wherever he go, man, as long as he got weapons, man, he's a problem, bro. He's a problem. But I'm going to go ahead and shift it over to that. I got my picks, man. I really want to start doing this more often. I said I was going to get into it real heavy. So we're going to start off with the first game, Carolina and Atlanta. I got Carolina because I believe, Teddy B and the Panthers, the way Atlanta is playing, anybody can play against them. I know it's a couple of college teams that can probably whip their ass. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Green Bay over Minnesota. Minnesota's been kind of like down. Green Bay's, still a strong team. So divisional stuff. So I think, they're going to wind up taking them out. Tennessee versus Cincy. I'm taking Tennessee. Tennessee has a great defense. They proved it with us. You know what I mean? They get on the ball. They attack. And I don't think you're going to stop Derrick Henry twice back-to-back weeks. I think he's going to come out. They're going to have a game plan, and he's going to do his thing. This is an easy one right here. Chiefs over Jets. Self-explanatory. They going up against the worst team. Champs versus the worst team. We already know what this is. All right. Detroit over Indy. Now, Phillip Rivers got a good thing going on over there, but I believe Detroit just got too much firepower, and I believe that defense is going to be able to handle that offense. So I'm taking Detroit. L.A. over Miami. Dolphins play good ball. They got good speed on the defense. I think they got a lot of athletic guys, a lot of good guys over there, young guys. But the way the Rams is playing, man, I think it's going to be Rams' way. Rams is feeling good, man. And, I didn't even check and see if it was a home game. If it's a home game, might be their way all the way. You know what I mean? Bills over Pats. Now, I know you're not used to saying that. But this year is way different. I believe that man, Josh Allen, is going to do what he needs to do. Gets another win, another week. Las Vegas Raiders over Cleveland. That's what I'm picking. I'm going with them because of the simple fact, Raiders, I think, is a solid team. And I think this week, this is when Cleveland kind of like some of the injuries hit them in the head. And they might wind up taking the loss on this one. Chargers and Denver. I'm taking the Chargers. That boy Hibbert is balling. Broncos, y'all ain't got nobody over there. It's okay. Y'all rebuilding. So I see Chargers taking that one. New Orleans and Chicago. I got New Orleans. Chicago is playing great, but New Orleans just lost. I don't see them losing 2 weeks in a row. I'm going with NO. Seattle over San Francisco. I know y'all just whooped ass last week, Frisco, but y'all going up against Seattle. Y'all got injuries. Y'all ain't got the talent to mess around over there. Who gonna stick DK Metcalf? It is what it is. Philly over Dallas. We don't care because both of y'all trash. But Dallas, I think, is going to take the L on that one. Bucks over New York Giants. Now, I know, in past history, Brady has had issues with the Giants organization, taking two L's. But, that ain't the same Giants, and it's a new Brady. So I'm taking that Bucks over the Giants. And last but not least, my pick of the evening, Pittsburgh over Baltimore. Now, Baltimore coming in with only one loss. We coming in undefeated. Only team undefeated in the league. Number one defense in the league. Number one sack team in the league. Number one giving up yards in the league. Number one in not giving up that many points in the league. So I look at it like this. We corral Lamar. We good. We stop downtown Hollywood Brown. We good. They got to worry about us on. Now, I know they got a defense, and that's cool. But I believe our wide receivers can torch that secondary. I see you, Humphreys. I see you, Peters. I give 2 fucks about you. You understand me? So understand that and know that the black and yellow is coming through and we going to take that win. In NFL news, losing Bell to a knee injury for us for the season, that hurt. It's like going through my man that just lost his legs. That's crazy. Ryan Shazier. It's like losing Shazier again. You know what I mean? Shazier, shout out to him. He just retired. He had a horrible paralyzing accident. I remember that game, man, like it was yesterday. And as soon as I seen him get hit, I said to myself, I think the man's paralyzed. Because he wasn't moving. The legs wasn't, no twitching of the legs, no moving of the arms. He was just numb. And I said that. I was like, So that hurt. And then watching him going through his, things or whatever and being able to walk again. Shout out to him, man. Just to see you walk again is amazing. But now we lost another one. Middle linebacker. Kid been only in the league for 2 years. When he got drafted, he had the weirdest fucking suit I've ever seen in my life on. Them young boys be coming in there with suits. I don't know who the fuck was your designer, son. But damn. That right there, it was a slingshot, double-breasted suit. I ain't never seen no shit like that. It had a buckle up underneath your nipple. I don't know where the fuck you got this from, but okay. I'm glad the name didn't get out. But we lost him. This boy was explosive with picks, fumbles, tackles, speed demon as a linebacker. Dearly, dearly missed. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully for a speedy recovery, he's out for the season. Shout out to the Chiefs for signing, former tailback for us, Le'Veon Bell. I'm glad he got a job. He deserves it. I just believe his story is if you are the top 1 or 2 tailbacks in the league for 5 years straight, you deserve some money. That's hard. That's hard to be in the top 10, let alone the 1 and 2 every year for 5 years. Come on, man. He deserved every penny that he wanted. Y'all just was shady. Whatever. And then the thing that we got to worry about this week, and it cracks me up, Dez Bryant signs with the Baltimore Ravens. Uh, Shout out to Dez. Last time I seen Dez, it was at a celebrity game. I told him straight up because when I seen him, I go, "Hey, bro, it's shady how they doing you, but uh, I really can't stand the team that you played on, but I respect you as a player, so I love to take a picture with you." You know what I mean? He was like, "What you mean?" I was like, "Man, I'm a Steeler fan. I can't stand you, but I respect you. So yeah, let me get that pic." You know what I'm saying? So I got that. You can check that out on Instagram. It's up there. And I think it's dope that he got a job. He deserves it. He's one of the top wide receivers. You can't blame players for being emotional when they know that their skill level is higher than most. I can see if he was like a trash ass receiver that really didn't do nothing. There's got a resume, bro. So for him to be upset that it ain't going at that height of a level that he wants, and y'all, feeding him the ball because he feel like no man can guard him, I can't knock that. He showed that he could catch over cats. Give him a shot. Shout out to Baltimore Ravens for letting him have it, man. I can't wait to see you out there. The other person I'm looking forward to is T.O. If T.O. signed with somebody, because he's still running hard. Y'all seen the video. That man running cold 4-4 in the 40. Y'all better let him in the go. Let him in the door, man. My last little thing that I want to talk about, my other little segment, movies. Uh, I'm gonna tell you like this. These three here. One of them I got to peep out. The other two I already saw. The one that I wanted to touch on is Capone with Tom Hardy. The guy he played Bane in Batman. What was the other movie where he was like he played Venom? But the other, Lawless. That was a cool movie with him and Shia LaBeouf. I thought that was one of the dopest little movies that he was in. He was a cold person in that. He's a good actor. You know what I mean? It's another movie that he was in also where he plays British twins, mob guys. And I swear, if you see that movie, whoo, he was cold. He plays two roles, plays twin brothers, but it was a good movie. So go check out Capone on that one, man. I'm just supporting him because he's a cool dude. I think, his movies and the roles that he plays are real good. Real good. Other one is Hubie Halloween. I got a lot of love for Adam Sandler. I really do. I was actually able to kick it with him twice. It's a nice little restaurant out in Santa Monica named Michael's. Him and his wife frequent there a lot. You know what I mean? Good people. But he loves basketball. Loves to shoot hoops. Loves to play ball, whatever. And he's came down to Venice and just hung out when we played regular ball. But I'm inviting you out to come out to VBL. We got it going on, man. You always welcome to come out. But this Hubie Halloween movie, I don't know what's up with Adam Sandler, bro. Like, I love his movies. Don't get it twisted. But this one here kind of like was over the top to me. He plays a dude that kind of like, I don't know, he loves to play these type of characters that is what you considered mentally challenged or somewhat slow or whatever you want to call it.
I looked at this as a new age Ernest Scared Stupid.
Yeah, but see, listen to me, man. I thought it was just way over the top. Now, his homie's in it. I love all his friends that he always keeps it, and that's one thing I love about him. I call it the LeBron effect. He keeps his homeboys rolling. You know what I'm saying? So I respect him for that. All his other movies that I've ever seen this man in, I definitely had laughs. Ain't got nothing bad to say about Adam Sandler, but that movie, man, it's a miss for me. I couldn't handle it. You know what I'm saying? I love you, but I couldn't handle it. Tax Collector with Shia LaBeouf. He got a lot of flack for a white dude playing a Mexican. And, to me, the movie itself was pretty good. I thought that just the sheer character of Shia LaBeouf was crazy. He was pretty dope. But I will have to say, the villain in the movie, psychotic. The whole little voodoo shit and all that other shit it's like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you get into the drug game, you got to go through cats like that, man. You know what I mean? And if you want to survive the war, you're going to have to do some major shit. But the way that the movie ended, I'm not going to lie to you, I was a little disappointed. I thought it was unrealistic. And I thought that, I've been around some gangs myself. Rarely do you see different colors just clicking up to go up against one color. I think y'all was reaching. I don't know who the fuck was in the boardroom when y'all was writing this shit up. I think it was some preppy motherfuckers. They ain't never been in the hood before. I don't know who y'all got y'all details from, because that was off. How that movie ended was off. Shout out to Bone. That's, good people. But I couldn't believe the ending. I was disappointed. I was pissed off. Shia LaBeouf, it seemed like you got a key to the essay world if I've ever seen one. You could come to all the quinceañeras, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because that right there, hey, homie, you had the lingo. You had it down, bro. You had it down. The way you was looking at people I know you only 5'6", but you look 6'3". You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, you look scary to them dudes. You had a nice role, bro. I appreciated it. I definitely appreciate it. But, it is what it is, man. Moving on to my last little thing here. Boy, things are starting to get back into the way of regular life. Be sure to holler at me about U-Ball every Sunday. Well, this is last Sunday. Next week it'll be on Saturdays because he's moving it over because my Venice Basketball League is starting back up this next Sunday. So we getting back into the swing of things. No. It's on. Yeah, but I'm going to be, doing things every Saturdays and Sunday every weekend, yeah. And it's basically, you have U-Ball. U-Ball is a 3-on-3 for $600. We may be doing a tournament soon, so that'll be turning the money up to like $1,500 or better. But it's basically basketball on the sand. 3-on-3, only get 2 steps. You got to pass or shoot, no out of bounds. And it's right on the opposite. You got the Venice courts, then you have skate park, and then we're right on the other side of that. Now this Sunday at 2 p.m. After this, every Saturday, 2 p.m. So be sure to check us out. Then also, I got my Venice Basketball League. Check them out, Venice Ball. We are back in action. Every Sunday, it's going to be different parks. Be sure to check out the website. We're going to be going on, and there's a $5,000 cash prize this year. So, we sponsored by Puma. Shout out to Puma. Wow. Y'all got some cold little kicks out there. We love you. You know what I mean? I've been copping them. You know what I mean? The J. Cole's. Them is slicker than possum grease. I ain't going to lie to you. So, be on the lookout for that. And best believe, man, shout out to everybody that basically tunes in. Shout out to everybody that comes and support me. And we're going to keep this thing moving, man. We're going to keep this thing rolling, man. It's your boy Mouthpiece. And everything you caught on here is the truth, man. On my mama.